Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Shine.
Welcome. Good morning or afternoon, whenever you're watching this.
Hi, afternoon. Hello, Devin. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
No guest today, so Devin gets to be a part of it.
Yeah, I know.
He usually
It's awesome.
listens too much on the other.
This is going to be great for Devin, too, because I think he's going to be part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely.
in the conversation. I'm excited.
So am I. Amazing. So what's been going on? You had your best week in the gym.
That's my proudest moment right now.
Best
I had
week
the
in the gym.
best week in the gym in my entire life this week. So, yeah,
Great.
feeling good.
What does that mean?
That means I actually lifted, I used the 100-pound dumbbell today.
Wow. For what?
100-pound dumbbell.
What'd you do with that?
I did sumo squats.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's impressive.
I know, right?
That's good. And you didn't hate it?
No, I didn't hate it.
Are you hating the gym at all anymore?
I don't hate it anymore. I did hate it for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Still,
did.
I still hate
hated it.
running. I ran this morning. I really didn't like it.
Yeah, no, I like it. It's hard. But now, I guess seeing progress is helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's hard. I never, ever, ever thought that I'd be able to do anything with that 100-pound dumbbell. So yeah, it was awesome. It was good.
Good job.
Yeah,
Good job.
yeah. I'm.
It's a big win.
It's a huge win, and that was, I'm stronger in the gym than I've ever been, and that's fun.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't go to the gym today.
No,
I ran.
you ran.
Yeah.
How's your running going?
Good.
You're not convincing me that that's true.
It felt good. I mean, I don't know. We're the old men running now. I'm that old guy. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
I like it though. Me and the Judge run. It was good. I'm gonna run tomorrow, so got 3 runs in this week, which is good.
That's
Feel good. My back feels good. I just don't like it. I like running with him. I just don't really like running.
I know, but you've done it as long as I've known you, 27 years, 28 years you've been running.
No,
And you still say you don't like it.
I really don't like it. Like people say,
That's
like,
crazy to me.
why? I like the way I feel.
Oh, okay. That's fair enough.
No, I'm glad you're honest about it, because there's some people who say they really enjoy it. I'm like, there's no shot everyone that does this thing that really
like
run,
it.
they
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Dude, there's no part of it that's enjoyable.
It's I mean, are there moments? Yes, but I really don't like the aspect of running. I never have.
Yeah.
I like being done.
You like when you're done. Okay.
I like how I feel. And it's not
relate
a
to
runner's
that.
high. It's just the fact that I felt done. I like that I'm getting up, and it probably would be the same with working out. I never really liked. I think about it. I think the thing I really like is hiking.
Hiking?
Yeah, I enjoy that. That's so funny. I don't know why that's so funny.
When's the last time you went hiking?
Well, I don't.
That just threw me for an entire loop because
Well,
I would not put that in your top 10 things of ways you like to exercise because I don't ever see you do it, or you don't ever say hey, let's go for a hike, or
because we don't really have anywhere to hike.
Yeah.
I don't like that. There's nowhere to hike here.
yeah, that's true.
I
So
mean,
maybe we could start that.
but I do I thought about it. It's funny because I just thought it the other day. I was like, what do I like to do?
Yeah.
Well, and it comes from Dante, So Dante, I learned some lessons from my son this week.
Okay.
He, was considering not playing football.
Right.
And
Freshman.
Freshman, and
school?
and I've always, my father never forced me to do anything.
Right.
But I wasn't allowed to quit anything. So if you start, you finish.
Right. It's pretty standard for our generation.
For ours,
Maybe all
I
generations.
don't know. I mean, we have people
For
that
our
quit our team,
generation,
but
Once
in
you
my
start,
family,
once you commit, you finish it out.
yes,
Yeah.
don't have to play again.
But you don't. Once
But
you
you
start
don't-
the season, you're in for the whole season.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
I think
pretty
we talked. I don't know if we ever talked about it, but I talked about one of them. The biggest was when I was swimming. I started dumb swimming lessons. Really, I mean, they were.
I don't know if I ever heard this story.
I heard a
actually.
story. Yeah.
I don't think
So I remember it was out at Bettsville at the quarry.
Yeah.
So I was doing these swimming lessons, but it really was
How old do you think you were?
probably 12.
Okay.
I was old enough to get my butt whooped. Old enough to be a little mouthy. So
Yeah.
probably around there. I wasn't
Okay.
real young. And I was swimming, so it wasn't like it wasn't like, I don't know what it was, but it was like it was some kind of a swimming thing where
You
like,
knew how to swim.
yes,
It was more like learning how to like swim
laps and
properly,
yeah,
swim. Yeah.
But it was like I knew how to jump off the board. Like I just wanted to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember, it was I don't know the name, but they were a Filipino family that was real good friends with Dad.
Okay.
In town, and they always had this pig roast, and we were, so like it was this big event. All these kids were there, where we were running around playing, and I had to go to this
Swimming lesson.
and I was like, I'm not going to go. I'm going to hang
Instead
out
of the
here.
party.
And like, I'm not doing it anymore. I want to quit. And my dad's like, you are absolutely not. And I just could not grasp it. And I kind of got mouthy with them.
Yeah.
And then I think I got the soap in my mouth or spanked or I got whooped. And it was like, okay, like, you don't quit. You started it. You should never started it. But we're here. Like, can I not go today? No.
Yeah.
You made a commitment. You're going.
Right.
And I was like, damn. You know what I mean? And then that was like carried out. Like, if you weren't going to play something or play, I remember baseball is kind of going through that stage of not playing in the summer anymore. He's like, well, if you start, you finish. If you don't play, I don't care.
Right.
And like football, like I wanted you to play football, my father was, but you don't have to. So
Dante's going into freshman year. He's played 2 years. He's been doing all the summer stuff, but mandatories start today. So today, August 1st, is like the you're in or you're out kind of day.
Yeah.
And
we had Coach
3
Lento
days ago.
Yeah, we had Coach Lento in.
He's playing for Coach Lento.
Who, I'm very excited about. And just like his leadership and what he's bringing is great. You know what I mean? And I like the lessons that he really holds these guys to a standard.
Yeah.
Which I like, you know what I mean? And so I won him around that. I like that.
Right.
And
so 3 days ago.
3 days ago, I'm in Clyde. I'm covering a shift, and I had like a little break, 3-hour break. And I'm like, I'm not coming home. Told Shay, I'm not coming home. Then also I get a text. I don't think I'm going to play football. And
I had no idea.
And so I think he's talked to you because you were home.
Yeah, I didn't know.
And so I'm thinking you probably said, hey, well, you better talk to your dad.
Yeah, no, I didn't know.
And
he knew he had to talk to you.
So I run home because I want to talk to him. Like that's what my father would have done.
Yeah.
So we went for a walk. You know what I mean? And I think this is what I was thinking. And so I went for this walk, and I was like, okay, what do you think? And he's like, I'm just not having fun. Okay, what does that mean? And he's like, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. And I was like, okay, is it, he's smaller.
Yeah.
And he he's a smaller kid, and so I get it. He's freshman. Like I didn't have to play against seniors.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, you know what I mean? So it's a different thing. So I'm like, okay, and we kind of talked it through. And I said,
intimidation factor, you think?
I think confidence, just he knows. I mean, he's realistic too. So he's one of those kids that's like, I'm better than he is, and he's good. I mean, he doesn't work real hard, but he works, and he's a great asset to the team as far as like his hard work and who he is. And so
what did you learn?
So I said, you got to sleep on it.
Yeah.
But you have to talk to the coach. Like you're going to need to go in there and have a meeting with him. And so then that next day, he
texts Coach Lento and says,
he asked for the number, and he texted you, said, what should he do? And he texted Coach Lento and said, can I talk? And so he went in there, and so there's all the coaches, like 3 or 4 coaches in there. He's a 14-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And he's like, can I talk to you? And the coach's like, yeah, come on in. And he looked around like, here? And he's like, yeah, you can talk to me in front of my coaches. Like, we're a team. And so he said, I'm thinking about not, quitting. And he asked the same question and just kind of talked to him. And he's like, well, through it, he basically was kind of like, felt he was worse than he was. Mm-hmm. And they're like, you're doing better than you think you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you will get to play JV. You're not, it's not like you're not, because he kind of felt like, okay, I'm going to practice. I'm not even going to get to play the game at all.
Yeah.
It's kind of like running. I don't really love it. You know what I mean? I love what it's afterwards. It's kind of like football. Like I really didn't love, no one really loves practice.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they love, the game.
Playing a little bit. Yeah.
But you play a little games. Yeah. That's what you do it for. So I think that was in his head and confidence, and they just kind of showed him where he was at in the depth chart, and kind of like he was doing better than he thought.
Pointed out his strengths, pointed out what his overall assets were. I think that helped him a ton. Yeah.
So the fun thing, like what is really fun and what means fun, kind of learn 2 things. The other thing is like,
So what do you mean? What do you mean? Tell me what you learned. I don't understand that.
That's what I'm telling you. Well, that's what got me thinking on like, what's fun for me?
Oh, that's where you started. The what's fun for you. Okay.
Like
back to the hiking.
And I was like, and like, even like Everest, I like, people ask about it. So, and I still talk a lot about it. And it's like, what was fun, like that 7 o'clock in the morning, I really enjoyed hiking.
the hiking part of
And
it.
I've always liked not like just plain hiking. Like I like hike up and down things,
Yeah.
not like go for a walk. I mean, I love walking with you. I do
Yeah.
enjoy.
But we
our
just
walks.
walk on the road in our
Just walk on the road.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would love to, if we lived. And I was thinking about it. I saw somebody post the other day. It was a Zergers on I think it's Zerger on Facebook. But he was hiking. He's in my happy place, and I was like, I kind of feel like that's what I like. Like I could go,
Yeah.
like not
Okay.
a fast pace, but just
So this has been rolling around in your head for a couple days.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
So
That
that's
just it threw me for a loop. I did not expect
And I'm
you to say
okay
that.
with like not like I don't see myself just jumping up, moving somewhere where I can hike all the time. But I'm just
We
I,
could.
I enjoy. I know we could, but you don't really like to hike.
I think if it wasn't super intense, I think I would.
I mean, I like to hike. Like I don't want to hike at a 20-minute pace. I want a little bit.
Yeah, we'd probably be on different hiking paths.
I need a little.
I think we'll be on very different hiking paths.
What's up, Greg Vivino from Naples, Florida?
All
What's up,
right,
Greg?
hello.
So I learned. That was one thing I learned. Then the other thing I learned was
Learn to pay attention to what you like to do.
yes.
Like, okay. And then what was the other thing?
Then the other main thing was like seeing Dante like more of like how many people out there that just I think there was some of the confidence, but I also seen some of the value. Like he didn't see his value
Yeah.
in what he was doing, and he was farther along than what he saw
Saw.
himself than he thought. Yeah,
I
I mean,
think that's common.
I know. I was
Yeah.
like, even like at our business and stuff we do, like,
Yeah.
and I'm not good at that, and I think that's something.
Like a opportunity to get better at.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
for me to see value in, like, not that I don't see value in people, but really I think sometimes people, how they act, you know what I mean, you don't really know. And a lot of times when they quit things, it's more, I think it's more value
Yeah.
that they feel for themselves.
Yeah.
And how do we help people know that they matter? And I was
And
talking
I-
to Jay about that today, and he's
Okay.
like, one thing he's learned as a juvenile judge is, you know, the words of like, you matter to people. You matter.
Right.
You, like he says, you know, you're saying that some kids have never heard
Yeah.
that they matter,
Wow.
that they can make a difference, and you're making a difference, and you can make
Yeah.
a difference, and you could be the difference. And
Yeah.
so that was a
That's
thing
good.
I learned from my son.
That's really good.
Yeah.
It's a good lesson.
It was a good lesson, yeah. So the hiking thing surprised you, huh?
It did surprise me. I did not
really,
expect
I
that.
talked about like. an
Well,
Everest-
I knew that Lot was your favorite part of Everest Trail. I know. I did. So that makes a good connection for me. But we literally
like if I could.
never go hiking. You never recommend that. We never do that. And I understand we live in flatland, so there's not like a lot of local hiking. We
But
could
that's like
find-
more for me because I don't know. Like I don't like.
Yeah. But there are some really great parks in our area that we don't take advantage of. We could.
Yeah.
Like we could go walk at the park instead of not Hedges Park around the paved trail, but there are parks around us that we could walk at that feel more outdoorsy than just
Yeah.
walking
So
around
here's
our
my
neighborhood.
struggle with that. You know what my struggle is?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, my
I have no idea what's going to come out of your mouth right now.
Because my struggle with that is like I like to hike, but I also want to be challenged. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna go to like Garlow Park.
Oh, you don't want to be you want the challenge more than the nature. I want the nature.
Yes, but I don't need to be like go out there and like kill myself. So I'm not necessarily
Okay.
saying that either.
Okay.
Like I think we could compromise. I don't even think we can compromise. I saw this with Mikey Stanton and
Let's
Adriana.
hear it.
Mikey runs with 20 to 40 pounds on his back when he runs with Adriana because she runs slower.
Oh yeah.
So he
That'd be
handicaps
good.
himself. I think that's what I just need to do. Is
Yeah, you
handicap
just get a
myself.
weighted vest and then you'll be my pace.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. So that's one way that we can do.
Okay.
So like I like nature and I like that and I want to be make sure that I don't want it to be like because Everest was a challenge every time, you know what I mean? So I'm not looking at that, but I don't want to be like some little park.
Okay.
Kinda
Well,
like-
we should do more of that. There's
like
lots
that.
of places to
Yeah,
go
I know.
within a short drive of us.
Yeah. Mohican is great. I mean, I like Mohican.
Yeah. Even like the Cleveland Metro Parks,
Josh has been going there. Josh and Danny's been going to Cudahoga. What is it called?
Cuyahoga.
Cuyahoga. Yeah, I ran there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, but
Anyways,
so
good learnings.
good learning. So I don't know if anybody else. Oh, we got
Sam's on.
Oh, what's up, Sam?
There's a
you read
hiking
that?
trail by the hospital in Tiffin. See, there's another one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There's more in Tiffin than you think. And that's maybe not super challenging, but at least let's start somewhere.
No, that's good. You're just not seeing hill. I mean, it's not like.
Well, we live in flat farmland. We're not gonna. You can go to the YMCA and go up and down the the one hill we have in
I
Tiffin.
used to do that.
I know. That's the only hill we got.
So anyways, yeah. So that's one thing. And the other thing I'm doing is, this little, we think Devin.
Dude, let's go.
Devin, I
See?
think he needs lessons.
Well, we
Well,
talked about it.
he's self-taught right now.
See if anybody can recognize this. Let's see. You ready? I'm a little nervous.
You should be
Wow.
nervous.
I don't know how you.
You've
how do
only
do
practiced
this?
for like 3 days.
I know. We'll just see if
You're
see if I
on-
can remember it. Right. Wait, that's not very good. Wait.
No, that's great.
Wait. Okay, I got it now.
Oh
It's
my-
off memory.
Oh, this is off memory after 3 days. I'm pretty impressed by that. I'm
Oh, okay.
I'm serious.
I thought you would make fun of me. We got to see if anybody can guess it.
You literally have had
We
that
did.
in your hands
I
for
wish
3
we-
days.
I wish we could have something that we could give out. We don't. Wait.
Well, people that know you could guess it in one guess.
They could
But-
probably guess it without hearing it.
Yes, right. People that know you well could guess it without hearing it.
Anybody
But-
got any guesses what
But
this
by
is?
hearing it, it's a little challenging right now. It needs maybe a little more practice.
This way you gotta be quiet so they can hear it. You're talking over my ukulele in. Don't
Okay.
you say ukulele in?
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, one more time.
Okay,
Let's
one more
see.
time.
One more time. Devin, do you have a guess? He does have a guess. Okay.
Nobody guessed it?
Nobody guessed it, but Devin has a guess.
I also cheated. I saw
He
he
did
talked
cheat.
about it.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm learning to strum it. Devin taught me to strum it. I don't know how you get the thumb. I gotta practice that. Okay,
Oh.
That's not as bad as Lewis's drum thing.
We got to guess.
Oh,
Oh my
shoot.
goodness.
See, he understands good ukulele and playing.
Shoo.
Shoot, way to go,
you
man.
just got the gold star. Dang. That was good. That was good.
See, that means I'm getting pretty good if somebody can recognize what I just played,
That's
right.
Yeah.
right?
Great.
It's
I'm a,
pretty
hey,
good.
when were you playing it this weekend? You need a
Ukulele?
Duo.
I could do the 4 strings of the Godfather.
Oh my gosh.
Huh? Do you need
It's
that
been
in your?
kind of fun for you
Oh,
to.
absolutely. Who wouldn't need that?
Yeah.
I need to be in every set.
Yes.
Halfway through.
Halfway
take a
through
break.
a little Godfather ukulele in the middle.
Have you ever seen? See, I'm gonna go back. I gotta figure that movie out. Where that show? I meant to look that up for this week, and I didn't do it. That show of the kid watches the movies because the movie is
Oh, I don't
The
know.
Wedding
what you're talking
Singer.
about.
When the Wedding Singer, and you ever watch Wedding Singer?
Yeah.
Okay. When he's singing, and then he comes off stage and he lets the Boy George, right?
Yeah, Boy George.
Sings "Time," and that's the only song he knows. So he sings the same song every
Yeah.
time in between, and he just
Yeah.
repeats it. So,
Yeah.
anyways.
Oh, Sue's here. She was around for your last bout of ukulele playing.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. I
Yeah.
forgot. I did. I was working there, and I got away from it. And I was like, "Where's my uke at? I got to
I
start
know.
doing that again."
He's back at it like 3 or 4 days now. It's
Yep.
good.
I'm just like 5-10 minutes, just a little bit time here and there. So it's not a lot. I'm not getting crazy
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
with it, but I don't really have a music. I think you're born with music, aren't you?
I think some people have more
Some-
talent.
Yeah, some people
Like
it's
anything.
definitely- Like I didn't have it at all, and I
Really?
just had to learn.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe there was. I have to add some sort of predisposition for it, but
Yeah.
I had to work for it.
Like anything.
Yeah.
Like anything.
Like how often did you play every day?
Oh yeah, but it's because I loved it, and like it wasn't like I was sitting down and be like I need to practice.
Yeah.
But it's like I just love doing it, so I did it every day, and then I learned songs. It's like
Yeah.
music's the best because like that, people tell you how to be good. Like you don't have to be like smart. Like the guys that took all the time to learn it, they're like, hey, here's this song, just learn it, and then you get all the years of knowledge they have.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Kind of
awesome.
cool.
Did you have lessons?
No.
Never had.
Well,
a
I
lesson.
mean, I went to college
You
for
YouTubed
music,
it?
but
You
yeah,
YouTubed it?
up until college, YouTube.
Wow. That's awesome.
Now you took guitar lessons
No.
in college.
Well, yeah, in college, yes.
Yeah.
Did they teach you anything?
Yeah, I learned a
Of
lot.
course. Yeah.
I took vocal lessons.
Did you play any? You took vocal lessons?
Yeah,
That's
well,
cool.
that was like my my
Yeah.
concentration was songwriting, so singing and
Oh,
You don't even need vocal
I
lessons
didn't know
anymore.
that.
Can't you just like use a tuner?
I thought
yeah. Well,
I thought your degree was in all the like that stuff.
it is, but you have to when you go to music school, you have to have a concentration in an instrument.
Okay.
So mine started out in drums, and then they said you need to play jazz, and I'm like,
No.
You don't like jazz?
So
A
what'd you
little
move to?
bit.
Guitar?
so I first moved to just singing,
Okay.
and then
You played the uke first, you said.
yeah, so I tried to learn guitar, and I had really fat, small hands, and so it was really hard. And then I learned ukulele, and then that made it a lot easier
To
play
learn the guitar. Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
See? There's
That's
hope for
great.
me.
Did you ever play instruments when you were a kid? Were you ever in the band as a kid, like in 5th grade when you had to choose an instrument? No? You're looking at me like I'm speaking Greek. I'm
No,
gonna say
back
no.
in my day, you didn't choose you didn't have to do any instrument. I
Oh.
did guitar lessons.
You did.
The guy
yeah,
was
we have
terrible.
we have a guitar in our basement.
I know
that's
that was
yours.
my guitar. You know why? Because I wanted to be a guitar player.
See,
but you know what?
We've had this seed planted for a long time.
But here's the thing, though. I went into class. I didn't really like. I had no talent, and my guy was an old guy. We sat in this soundproof room,
tiny little room.
and
All
he
music
would sit
rooms are
there.
like
And
that.
honestly, so we'd have a lesson. It was all like the chords, right? So you
Yeah.
had to be like,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then he would sit there, and I would do this. Good, good. He never paid attention.
Really?
He would, yeah, because I would do it just to see if he was even paying attention. I would be like,
Just making stuff
just
up.
making stuff up, and he'd be like, "Good, okay, good, good." He just tuned out for an hour and literally did nothing. And then I never really practiced. You know, what I mean, I didn't
Yeah.
practice, and so, you know,
That's kind of like I took piano lessons as a kid, and I really want to learn to play the piano, but that was that's the traditional way I understand to learn to play the piano is all of the chords and all of the finger work and all of the things, but it took so long
like now I
to
think they
get
teach
past
it,
learning.
unless
just a
you're
little bit.
doing the Sudoku. What's that one method? Is there a piano like it's
Yeah,
really they
I don't know.
smack your hands or something?
Suzuki.
Yeah.
I don't know.
something.
That's from the back of somewhere back there. No, but I had
Yeah, so
traditional piano lessons, and I played the clarinet and the flute. I was actually really good at the.
No, we didn't have to.
flute.
That was not like a thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know if we had.
hate to
I feel
say
like
it,
we
I was
had
never. I
to.
don't think it was ever a
I
requirement.
think it's cool now. I think it's cool. Like people were in the band, they played the band. There's football
Yeah.
players that go at halftime and go play in the band.
Yeah.
That never happened in my day.
No.
No, it was not cool to be in the band.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still not.
I
Still
don't
not
know.
cool?
I think in some schools, it's like at their school.
I guess it
200
depends on the
people. It's like
school.
that's you're cool.
But my high school always had a huge band. There was like 200 people in the band. Then one of their things is they would come up to they'd come out usually from end zone to end zone, line up end zone to end zone, and that's how they'd enter the
yeah.
field at halftime to do the halftime show.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Yeah, I don't know, but no, I don't really have a musical. My father used to make my Aunt Angie play the guitar.
Oh yeah.
Why he would sneak out and go play
Oh my
because
gosh.
his parents made him do a guitar every day for an hour.
So he paid his sister to
He
pretend.
didn't pay her. He told her to beat her up unless she did it.
Oh,
Poor Annie Ange.
I know.
So have you ever seen the video of Ed Sheeran talking about when he first started playing and
He said
singing?
he learned it off of Eminem, right?
Well, he did learn. He
studied.
actually had a little speech impediment, and he got himself out of that by learning Eminem songs lyrics. But he shows a video of like early on when he was first learning, because he says that people think that it's just talent and it just comes, and he's like, it's not. I was terrible. He's like, I was absolutely terrible, and he shows the video of his, early on days playing. He's like, I sound terrible, my skills were terrible, but it's just mastering your craft. It's working at it every single day. And if it's something you love, you want to work at it every single day. It's not like if you don't love it, you're probably not going to put the effort in to learn it and move on. Yeah.
I mean, if history has proven itself, be a musician and you can date anybody you want to date.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw who's the guy. Who's the Red Hot Chili Peppers? I don't know why I've been seeing this, but I seen. It's funny we're talking about. So the long hair, dark hair guy. Like I think he was a guitar. I think he was a singer. You like the Red Hot Chili? You like them, right? He's dating a 19-year-old girl. Like,
Well,
and
that's kind of silly.
he's 61 years old.
I
I'm
know.
thinking,
Yeah.
like, now if he ain't a musician, he ain't
That ain't
dating
happening.
he ain't dating a 19-year-old girl. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but it's kind of weird.
Is that why you're playing the ukulele?
No,
Oh, geez.
no. Well, then I'm thinking to myself, what do you talk about? I can't stand them. I can't. Stand
Okay, let's move on.
them. Anyways, but no, I would need to learn the Godfather. It's taken a long time.
Yeah.
Like it's not that complicated of a song, and it's like.
Is that your sheet
This is my
music
sheet
there?
music. Yeah, that's my sheet music. I don't even know how to read sheet music. Like, what did I say? I don't know. But what I do know, I'm just kind of following along. So my goal is I'm going to memorize this.
Okay.
It's taking longer than I thought. I'm going to memorize this, and then I'm just going to do line by line.
Okay. That
Right?
seems like a good strategy.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is
That's
that good?
great. Yep.
Because I tried to go through the whole thing, and then I get confused. Because there's like the move your fingers around. I don't know how y'all do that. That's like, let's get.
It's a muscle.
Is it?
Yep.
You gotta learn it.
So like the best thing they say, the slower, like if you can't do it slow, then you can't do it fast. So you need to do it like, have you ever played to a metronome before?
The little
Oh no, I don't
Yeah.
even know what a metrodome is. Metrodome?
gnome.
Yeah, a metronome.
Metronome.
No, metronome.
Metronome. It's a
A gnome?
I'll show.
metronome.
play it.
Yeah.
I got the metro. The gnome? Isn't a gnome a thing in the yard?
No, it's one word. It's not like a supernova. The nova is not super. It's not a.
This is fun.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
it.
yeah. So this is why a lot of people don't get good at music because you have to sit here and listen. and
What am I
play
doing
it.
at this thing?
So
That's
you
your
play to
beat.
that. That's your beat you play to,
That's the beat.
and you start out real slow.
So I'm trying to pick on the dot.
Yep. So
And then that's a quick little digital metronome. That's cool.
Really?
you do
Yeah.
it slow, and then you'll
Well,
have
how
to.
in
And then
hell
you
am I
could
gonna-
speed it up.
How in the hell gonna have that thing in my head plus the guitar going or the?
Yeah, multi
This
skill.
is why there's not a lot of good musicians. out
Okay,
there.
so you're saying use this thing and be at 66?
No, you can pick. So
it's-
your thing's pretty fast. Like if you play the actual song, it's pretty fast. So you have to learn how to read music as well, so that it actually gives you the.
See, I don't want to
time
do all that
yeah.
music reading. I just.
I don't think. No, you know, I don't think you could feel it out though. Like
I kind of envision, like, I guess another thing why I started picking up, I'm thinking, if I had a ukulele when I was in Everest, I'd had something to do.
Oh yeah, right.
I could have played a ukulele.
You could
That's
have.
true.
Would you have carried it for 18
Pretty
days?
light.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think I could have. I mean, yeah, I would have carried it, and I could
Okay.
have played
Then you
ukulele
coulda
at
had-
3:00 in the morning.
Hey, your bunkmates would have loved that.
Well, they were freaking snoring.
True. That's a little better than snoring.
Better than snoring. That's true. Even the learning version is better than listening to somebody snore.
And I feel like, if you're gonna be a cowboy, I'm not really a cowboy, but
No.
if I was a cowboy, I'd want to have something to play.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing
Right.
because I was downstairs with Wally yesterday. He's comes to Active Nutrition every day, and he was literally making himself laugh thinking about seeing you at the ranch in your cowboy hat. He literally thinks that's the funniest thing he's ever seen.
Why?
I don't know.
I could
Yeah.
have been a
He
cowboy.
thinks that you are
I actually would like to be a
hysterical.
I would like to be like the hard-working cowboy. I think would be fun.
Yeah, there you go.
Like some of that stuff would be
Have a homestead
Yeah.
and that thing.
kind of
Yeah.
beat you up a lot. But
He's not handy enough for Homestead.
I know that's a problem. With me being a handy cowboy, I want to be a handy cowboy.
You're-
I could be an instructional cowboy. Like tell me what to do.
Yeah,
Could figure it out.
you just have to have
So
a rip to tell you what to do, and then you do it.
yeah, yeah, it would not be the rip.
You would not be the rip. You would need a rip to tell you what to do.
If you haven't watched, you're a Cobra Kai fan. Cobra
I haven't
Kai
watched
just
it.
came out. Really?
Yeah.
You're too young. You don't like the Karate Kid.
Well, it
That was
was.
so rude. You
I
don't know that.
Right, you don't know.
Well, then, if you like the Karate Kid, you'd be watching Cobra Kai.
I haven't because when I start something, I finish it, and so like there's some shows I'm like I want to watch, but like if I start it, it's gonna consume my life until I finish it.
Oh,
Well, but
yeah.
if you'd have kept up with it, bro.
That's
We-
true. My parents were watching it and they loved it, and I was like, I'd catch a little glimpse. I'm like, this
Yeah.
does look good.
It is
It's
good.
kind of like me not going to a Creed. I mean, I love Rocky. Why would you not go to Creed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
It was good. It's good. So right now we're in whatever season this is. The most recent season just came
I
out.
think it's the last two for sure.
I think it's the storyline's coming to be like it needs to be the last, but it's good.
They seem to be struggling.
They're struggling. It's turning into soap opera, but it's good. I like it. The first several seasons were really good.
It is turning into soap opera. You know what? They're doing the looks at the end too.
I know. Yeah.
Like last night was a
Yeah.
staring at the camera.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, you're right.
It's almost done,
It just hit me.
but it's a good story and it's fun to watch. And we grew up with Karate Kid stuff, so it's fun.
Anyways,
And we're watching it faster than we've ever watched
our
anything
son Dominic's
before.
loving that.
It
so.
takes us forever to watch a series, like forever to watch a series. And we've watched an episode like once every day, every other day, which has been awesome. What's up, Kyle?
No, what's up, Kyle? So yeah. Anyways, anything else going on?
No, we're.
Kind of recapping.
I know. That's a long recap today.
Well, there's
Lot
some
of
there are
stories.
some lessons in there.
So tell everyone what topic you chose actually for the day, because we already kind of got there a little
and
bit.
So the topic is empowerment through education, or so lifelong, just basically empowerment through lifelong learning.
Lifelong learning.
Like,
yeah.
like
I think
Which is you.
education, that is me. Education, I think, has a tie or a connotation to like school-based learning. And I don't think that's not me. That's not you.
that's more you than me.
Yeah, but I'm not.
I'm about life hard knocks.
But I mean, in reality, I have a bachelor's degree, but I didn't go like to seek more and more education.
You're not a doctor. I'm a doctor.
I know you're a doctor. Yes, I know. I'm not. I have a 4-year degree.
Someone went to school for 10 years.
I know.
They're called doctors.
Doctor.
What movie's that
10
from?
years. I have no idea.
Filmed in Sandusky.
Oh,
See?
Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy. Good.
Yep.
It wasn't filmed in Sandusky.
It was a film. They did a little
Oh.
bit, didn't they?
I don't think they filmed any of it here.
Really?
It was based.
Based
the
in Sandusky.
story was
Yeah.
based in Sandusky.
I
but
thought they
didn't
did film like a couple of the
Maybe
town-
that like aerial.
town, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but none of the scenes. Like
A lot of people go to school for 10 years, Richard. Yes, they're called doctors.
Great movie.
that's a great movie.
I'm surprised. You like Tom? How do you like Tommy Boy? How do you like?
I don't know. I do.
He's like an Adam. You do like. He's like an Adam
I
Sandler.
know. I don't know what it is. Adam Sandler is just. I just don't love Adam Sandler movies. It's.
Yeah.
I'm.
But
I
they're-
know
they're-
I'm a rare
they're the,
person.
They're the exact same movies.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I gotta
cast.
figure
Farley.
out-
They're the same Farley.
Chris
Like
Farley is. I wouldn't say funnier. I wouldn't say Chris Farley's funnier, but I just like those movies better. I don't know what it is.
they were good. That was a good
I
movie.
could figure that out maybe.
So yeah. So education. I mean, but
But it's more like
learning,
lifelong
yeah.
learning.
Yeah.
And I think learning from anywhere.
Yes. Our son.
Yeah, learning from experiences.
I think there's more learning there that we miss in every day
Oh yeah. Yes, that's a really good point.
because we're not present to the lesson
Yeah.
because we're too caught up in it.
Yeah. That's really good.
That was profound.
That was profound.
I am so profound.
So, yeah, so every day find a lesson
Yeah.
in every day.
It's it's hard when you're in the mix, especially when it's going shitty, bad.
Yeah. When things are hard.
Yes, they're hard.
Well, I'd say there's always a lesson when things are hard.
yes,
But it's hard to see that there's a lesson because it's so hard and you're
yeah,
caught up in the emotion of it and caught up in the struggle of it and caught up in the whatever story, it being unfair
you're
or
gonna
whatever.
you're gonna be thankful one day for this. You know, what I mean, you hear that
Yeah,
in a moment.
like roll your eye. Me, roll my eyes, like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, it's hard. Yeah, it's. I don't know. It's interesting because life is such a crazy thing. Because it's easier to see lessons as you get older, when you could really learn a lot more lessons when you're younger.
Yeah,
But you're not there to see them.
when you're younger.
Yeah, it should be the other way around.
I know.
You know, I do. I think we should age backwards. Get the dying over with and then age and have all that knowledge going into when you're like 20 years old.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Be a different
How
world
awesome
for
that'd be.
sure.
You know, you had the
Yeah.
you had the stamina, you had the the physicality.
Yeah. The
Like,
wisdom. Then you'd have the wisdom.
I know.
Yeah.
Gosh, whoever did this did it the wrong way.
Maybe there's a lesson in that for you. The divine way is the way. There's a reason for it. What's the lesson?
I saw some. It's interesting. I saw these. I don't know what they were doing. There's a out to eat or some. I don't know where I saw a picture or maybe I saw them out eating. As a group of older people,
Yeah.
and I was like, they were all real young one day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, I know. It's our breakfast Sunday.
Oh,
The people that sat behind us.
Yeah.
They're all little couples, and
Yeah.
the girl sat over here, the guy sat over there, and they look like they're like,
they've done that for a lot of years.
Yes, forever.
Yeah. Looks like they've done that and sat in those seats for a lot of years.
Yeah,
I know
and
exactly
I was just
what
thinking
table
to
you're
myself,
talking about.
like, you know, they were probably 20-something years old,
Doing that same
doing
thing.
some,
Yeah, I
so,
know.
like the stories and the history.
So where else do you like to learn?
Like for me, I mean, we're very fortunate. I mean, I think the internet is like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, there's so much, like, you know, I'm just like learn, like I've been YouTubing.
Ukulele.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not very good. There was something I had before that was like, I think what you're talking about. I just don't know where I found it. I can't find it. Where it had the little, chord. You call them chord? What do you call them? They chords. What am I playing?
Well, like you're looking at, those are called tablature tabs.
Okay, whatever tells you what thing to play.
Yeah.
What is these things? These are chords.
Oh,
What's this?
those are just notes. You're playing notes.
Notes.
Playing notes.
Notes.
So I play. So I didn't know this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not playing a chord. I'm
You gotta
not
learn
playing
the,
a chord.
you gotta learn the lingo.
Chord.
Chords is several notes together.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, because they did. My little thing showing me that. Okay, yeah, I got it. So anyways, so playing notes. So I'm playing notes, and it has the note to play, and it was going real slow, and I can't find it, but it's really nice.
Oh, but it was like a video.
It was almost a video, almost kind of like you talked about. You could go faster or slower.
Yeah.
I can't find it, but it was doing whatever the metrodome guy.
Gnome. Metronome.
Metronome.
I love Metrodome.
Yeah.
It seems like a cool place.
Yeah.
Well, Metro, because I think Metro isn't. Oh, that's Thunderdome from
Thunderdome.
Mad Max.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Another movie analogy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you learn anything from all these movies you watch?
2 enter, 1 leave.
Do you learn anything from these movies
Oh
you
yeah.
watch?
I think there's a lot of movies. There's a lot. Yes, I think.
I think that's funny because that's something for sure you do a lot. You watch a lot of movies. I read a lot of books and you watch a lot of movies.
Yeah, I'd rather move. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You can learn a lot.
I think so.
I mean, well, I should say you can learn a lot.
I think so.
I think you could apply things. That's why I got to find that. I'm telling you, that sitcom. I got to find the sitcom that has it. I'm going to look that up. Remind me.
Okay.
The next one. Because I think there's like sayings and different things that you can
Yeah.
take from.
Learn from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean,
Heck yeah.
Godfather, I mean, you only need 2 things to watch, Godfather and Rocky, and you'd have all life lessons you
All
need.
life lessons you need from 2 series,
That's it.
according to Nick.
Yep. I think that's what I think. You should start.
You should start with Rocky, your personal development life. I'm actually listening to, so I read a lot of books. I do a lot of audiobooks because I spend time in the car. If I go for a walk without you, I put the audiobook in my ear. I've been listening to Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill.
Great book.
Yeah,
I did listen to that.
it's interesting. And
a great
it's I mean, it was written decades ago.
Crazy book.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's not crazy yet for me, so I'm not sure.
really? How far along are you?
Like, I don't know. I'm on an audio, so
An
I
hour?
can't tell. I don't know. I didn't even look.
No. Do you listen to it? How do you listen? Let's see how different we are. How do you listen to it? What speed?
1 or 1.2, depending on the reader.
I'm at 2.
You're at 2? How do you even comprehend it when you're listening at a 2?
It's like I feel like the Matrix is coming in.
Nick's thinking about movies while the audio.
Well, the audio's.
I do.
Yeah.
That's the only problem. But see, it forces me. The faster it is, it forces me to really pay attention.
Yeah.
Because if it's like 1.2, I'm thinking about
Something else.
something else, the movie, da da da.
crazy.
Like the best thing I've been doing is I'm also starting to learn Italian because we talked about that's our goal to learn. So I think that does help your brain.
It definitely does. That's
yeah.
been proven.
And so I'm
Learn an
learning.
instrument or learn a language are the top 2 things they say. Research says to if you want to stimulate your brain
I'm kind of
as
doing
you're
both.
aging.
As I'm aging, so I'm kind of doing both. I gotta get better in my Italian, but I've been listening to just. They say to listen to Italian. Mm-hmm. Like just listen. Don't like have it in the background. Have it
Yeah.
in. So I've been doing that. So I do that in the car more than.
Dude, watch Italian movies. That's like, I work with a ton of people that aren't from the United States, and like they speak really good English, and it's because they would watch movies and in English, and because like the one dude could like quote a whole Transformer scene, and he's like, I love that movie, and I'd watch it, and like he would put subtitles, but just like listening to the English. Then when he went to speak it, it was like, so you love movies? That'd be a
So
good
you learn
way
the
to, like,
conversation.
So he would So he was listening to it in speaking English,
Yep.
but in Italian subtitles.
Or whatever language.
Or whatever language it is. Usually Spanish. I
Whatever
think.
you speak.
Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
you speak. So you
Yeah.
could see what it's saying, but you could
Yeah.
hear it
Yeah.
being said.
I did that on the plane. I've been doing that
Yeah.
because you can switch, like, especially movies that I know.
Yeah, right. Because you know the movie, you know kind of what
Yeah.
the story is, what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like it's incredible. Like this guy's from the Dominican Republic, and like I didn't even know he was like from there. His English was so good.
Really?
But they're also taught. Yeah, I mean, like they learn it, but it's a different.
It's, when you learn in a school setting, it's 1,000
No,
times
no, no.
different.
But what I'm saying is, we're so arrogant here in the United States. We speak one language.
Yeah.
Like people don't really strive to speak another
language.
Like you go to high school, okay, go to Calvert, go to whatever high school you're at, pull the kids. Do you want to speak another language? If you didn't have to take it,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, do you want to learn Spanish?
Yeah.
I would say, I mean, I'm going to throw a number out there. I'd say 10% would say, yeah. Go to Dominican and say, "Dude, you want to learn English?" I'd say most people want to learn English.
Yeah. Because it's a more universal language.
Yes.
So when we already speak the most universal language, it's harder for us to want to learn something else.
Yeah,
Which
and
I think, but also, I mean, a lot of maybe this only applies in Europe, or no, not necessarily. I think a lot of other places
They're closer.
they're closer. You're closer to people who speak other languages. Like we have pockets of people that speak Spanish or another language in and around us, but not like we don't go to an area where we literally couldn't communicate with them if we didn't learn their language.
Right.
Well,
You
some
know?
countries have two main languages.
Two main languages, right?
We, like you
Yeah.
said, we just have the one.
Yeah. For a huge, big geographic area. So it's hard to you have to want to learn it probably.
Yes.
Yeah. You have to want it.
Yeah.
You have to work at it and want to do it. Yeah.
That's, what I'm
That's a
saying.
good idea. I like listening to the movies in a different language.
I need to do that more. But yeah.
Can we do that on our TV or no? Do you know?
I think you can. Most places you can. Well, I don't know if you can get subtitles in different
In a
languages.
different language.
Yeah.
But
So what you could do is like, if you got like I know people do, if you get like a VPN, you can change the like where you are, like where your computer thinks you are,
yeah.
to like
Yeah.
wherever, and,
And
then
then
it'll
it'll-
show you like
Everything in Italian or
in
Yeah.
that
Yep.
language.
Like your Facebook would be in everything you load in will be.
Yeah.
in a different language. Okay.
There has to be a way to change the language though. In like
In today's world, there's got to be a way.
There's got to be a way.
I don't know. Yeah.
Chat GPT it.
That's right.
That's like the no more Google it. It's
Dude,
ChatGPT.
why not?
I know.
You know how many times I'm trying to Google an answer and it like doesn't understand what
Oh,
I'm
it's
trying
terrible.
to say?
I hate
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
we
like
were
it's so much easier. Like, well, just for honeymoon, I would not honeymoon.
our anniversary.
Yeah, I think our honeymoon.
Aw.
So. Anniversary. I was trying to find a place that we stayed at, and I kind of thought it what it was, and I was googling it, and it was like
The place we
driving
got
me
engaged.
nuts that we got
Yeah.
engaged, and I chat GPT. I said, okay, I need every restaurant, every hotel that had a restaurant in it between 1998 and 2000.
In
In
Newport, Rhode Island.
And it listed
Dude,
every one.
Incredible.
And I said, which one? Okay, and it gave me like tons of, okay, narrowed down to ones that used to be a casino. Okay, we narrowed down to these three places, Canfield House, something else. Like it knew it.
Yeah.
I Google it, I tried to write that in there, and it, it came up? Expedia, book your hotel here.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
3 pages of sponsored ads.
Yeah.
Yep.
But see,
Yeah.
the problem is this. ChatGPT will be that. That's because Google used to not be that. Now, you know what I mean? It will eventually start to go to all advertising.
Yeah.
Like the same.
But it was good. So then I did give me a 5-day itinerary for a anniversary trip to Newport, Rhode Island. And it literally did day 1, go here, eat lunch here, day 2, do this, do this, do this.
Incredible.
It wasn't even like, wasn't vague at all. It was like,
And you could
5
even say
days,
like
here you go.
I went it more detailed and it even go into more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or take out the hiking, or there was hiking on the list. We could do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We won't take out the hiking. We'll add more hiking in.
We're gonna go to Colorado and hike next week. 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah. Be a
Beautiful.
lot of hiking. I
Mm-hmm.
can't wait. Only tough thing about that is like you get tired there because it's like you go there so quick and you're up
The altitude.
altitude so high. So
I'll be ready.
you gonna be ready?
I'll be ready.
Dude, Colorado's awesome.
I don't know how I can't carry my pack. I'd have to think of how I can carry a pack. I'll bring my ruck and I'll just put stuff in it.
Okay.
Small pack, so I can't. I got a 20-pound weight. I won't put that in my bag.
Not gonna carry that on the plane.
I don't think so.
That doesn't sound like a very good idea at all.
No.
If anyone would do it, you would do it.
Yeah.
But
You think they'd let me through the plane with that?
I have no idea.
Is that carryable?
Maybe not.
That'd be funny. I said wear it and see.
They'll let you wear a weighted vest
Yeah.
on the plane. There might be a new TSA advisory after
know.
you. I mean, not that it's dangerous. It's just a little bit strange.
So what else how can people apply this?
Apply what?
Like learning.
I think there's so many ways. I'm like obviously I like reading. I also do a lot of, I think TED Talks, it's not like a ton of learning, but it gives you perspectives from other people in other industries who are super passionate about what they do.
Yeah.
You know, like you get a 20-minute little lesson on something that may be in your field or maybe totally not in your field, but the way they present it and the passion they have behind it, you're like, wow, that's really cool. I didn't know that. I didn't
So I also think don't be limited to what other people do. Like do what works for you.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean like YouTube. You can like listen if you like to read.
Plus, there's like having online courses is a big, huge trend right now. So there's a course for anything you want right now, which I would say is great and also a little cautionary. Be careful about too many courses.
Yeah, see, that just that gives me bad memories.
I know, but it is
School.
Not. It's
Yes.
more school-based kind of stuff. Yeah.
I'm not.
Have you ever heard of Masterclass?
Yeah.
We did Masterclass for a while. We had a subscription to Masterclass, but there's like a couple chefs on there, and they teach you basics,
Some
or
theory, yeah.
there's all kinds of cool. That's a subscription.
I think you did
course.
Don't you still have it? I think you did a lifelong thing.
I don't think so. I might have.
I thought so.
That's kind of my jam. I could have done that.
Yeah, I think you did.
Masterclass.
I got on it, but it was it's a lot.
But you just pick a video from Gordon Ramsay and watch it, or pick a video from
Yeah.
somebody and watch it. You don't have to like go through the whole course and treat it like school. You could just pick and choose one video here and there.
I didn't know I could do that. Thought I had
Yeah.
to go like. That's where they presented it to me.
Well, yeah, because that's the way it's designed, like a course. But you don't have to do that.
See, my wife dropping nuggets on me.
Out of the box.
For real.
I'm the one thinking out of the
I know,
box
usually-
now.
yeah,
That's
but I'm
usually
just
not
like,
the way it
"Ah,
happens.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's like 20 videos. I'm like, geez. Do I want to be that good of a chef? I don't know.
You could pick one up on like knife skills.
But
You
I
could
like,
pick one
but
up
see,
on-
but the same thing. Like, so for me, we went to Italy. We learned how to do a little pasta. They taught us that we still use what they taught.
yeah,
I still do that today,
Yeah.
to this day.
yeah. We went and did a pasta making class in Italy.
TikToks, I'm learning different things on TikToks now. Like,
Are you on TikTok?
you see those kids on TikTok?
Are you on TikTok?
No,
Back.
I am on TikTok, but I don't. No, it's usually like the Facebook things, but I think they're all TikToks.
Oh, the videos. Yeah, you watch the videos.
The videos on Facebook, I think, are
A lot of them are. Yeah,
similar. They just, yeah.
they
but-
post them both places.
Yeah, so I watch. There's a lot of guys that cook on there that I watch.
Mm-hmm.
I see some good stuff. So, learning little things here and there.
Yeah,
You know, but I think you gotta learn.
something new.
You've been great. You've been great at that. You've always been good since I've known you. You've always wanted to learn.
Yeah, I don't know where it comes from, but I like it.
Yeah.
I like to learn.
I think it's learning your own way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, watch even like you watch documentaries more than I do. I'm not a.
I really do love
I'm
documentaries.
not a documentary guy.
They're great.
I
They're
love
great.
them.
They're really
I
good.
love
Yeah.
'em.
There's so much to like.
So much
you
to
learn.
learn, yeah.
You get to see like a history. That's a great thing.
He was
Yeah.
just, Dev was just talking about a guy that did Everest that got snow blindness
Mm-hmm.
and ended up going down Everest with basically blind by himself because he went up by himself because his guide got sick or the person he was going with was sick. So they went down. So he summited, but when he got up there, he his glasses were light was shining in or something, so he ended up being snowblind and had to almost feel his way down.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And he survived?
He survived.
But Devin was like, "Hey, I knew all the places he's talking about."
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the coolest thing ever. I was like, wait, I know what you're talking about right
yeah.
now. How do I know this about Mount Everest?
That's so
It
cool.
was really cool, but
That is cool.
it made me be like, wow, what Nick did really was impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really.
No, it was. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, base camp was good. Lobouche was harder. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe who next?
The
thing will be.
mountaineering might be your next thing.
I don't know.
I don't know. I remember we talked about it the last time, and you made the comment that you wanted to, like hiking. You brought up hiking in that moment. You're like, I think I would rather do that
Ah.
than the actual
Mountaineering part.
the mountain. I mean, I do like that, but it's a lot more work. A lot more. Like, I mean, going I don't know. Maybe my next thing would be like doing the day hikes, like doing some 14ers that you stay up and you learn that kind of stuff. So we
Yeah.
talked to we're Jason Wick.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a friend that's a badass guy, like Navy SEAL or somebody, but
Okay.
does all that stuff. So we're talking about putting together a 3-day trip that somebody knows what they're doing
Yeah. And can guide you.
and guide us and
Mm-hmm.
go up and you can pitch a tent and
Yeah.
3
That'd be
days is
great.
not like that kind of 3-4 days and and you can get to the point that you're
Here's my
exhausted.
thing. Don't become a Dateline story.
What does that mean?
Don't be the 3 guys go up to the mountains and they're going to out on a 3-day hike and now their wives can't get a hold of them and search and rescue is out on the mountain.
Yeah, I don't want to be that either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't be
I
a
don't think
Dateline
I don't think
story.
that's anybody's goal, though.
No, I know, but that's some of the shit you do is like risk for a Dateline story.
Really? One thing. The burpees in that. That's like
That's not exciting enough for Dateline.
guy went around the track and died on the track.
If you die 9.5 hours of burpees, I don't think
Could you imagine? How could they stretch out a 30-minute?
I don't think they could. No. 9.5 hours of burpees. Did him in.
I know. That new thing going around now is, have you seen that? The new mile.
No.
That's like the big TikTok thing. It's
What is it?
so it's a lap of burpees,
Okay.
broad jump the way we did them.
Yep.
A lap of lunges,
Okay.
a lap of bear crawl,
Okay.
and then a jog.
Okay. People. That's what people are doing on TikTok now.
Yeah,
Okay.
these are people I watch. So it's
I don't
funny
know.
because
I forgot my TikTok
yeah,
password. I haven't been on
how
it.
many
in
people send
a
that
long
to me?
time.
It's probably sent like 5 times to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at least.
You should do
for
it.
Sure. I know. I'm looking at doing. But I think you know what? Why don't you bump it up and do do it 10 miles or something?
Hey, I'd probably go viral.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, do something that's gonna actually.
Dude, that'd be awesome. I thought they sent me this, but I wanted to do something actually art.
Yeah.
Oh, because I mean, they do it in like an hour.
That's not long enough for you.
Or no, I mean, what's an hour gonna get you?
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Seriously, I wish you were around in the 5K of burpees. I'm gonna fall off my chair. I wish you were around in the 5K burpee days. That was crazy. That was crazy. We had a DJ down at the track in the Frost Cow track. There was a DJ. There was hydration set up. There was people playing football, like just tossing the ball in the middle of the field. People were
why burpeed around.
yeah, and Nick was just burpeeing for 9 hours and 15 minutes, I think it took. Yeah. It was crazy. It was fun for the rest of us. I don't think
I
he
do
had
think
any fun.
I know it's just I gotta get my head wrapped around the 24-hour one. I think I can do.
24 hours of burpees.
My problem like this. I get to that really good shape, and then it seems like it's just hard
Your
on your
back.
Yeah,
It's a lot. All that
jumping.
jarring is not good for your
I
back.
know, but
Yeah.
it's been a goal. I've just
So
said,
what-
but
What's your
anyways,
next thing? Have you thought about that?
No,
Okay.
it'll be something.
Okay.
I don't know. Enjoying what I'm doing now.
All right.
Watching you be a badass.
Yes.
I know. I like it. It's good.
It's been fun in the gym.
Yeah.
That's crazy to
I know
be
what
strong.
one thing I did
I've never been strong.
I thought about, but it's kind of crazy. I just don't know the same thing. Like I think ice climbing would be cool with an ice pick. I think that would be really cool. I just don't get it.
That's got Dateline potential.
That does get so. That's my only worry. Is like I don't. That's a little bit more serious. Like, but I think that would be really neat and relaxing. Like to do that. But I don't know.
I don't think relaxing is going to be part of that at all.
The other thing, I'm excited. Our ice tub should be coming within the next 30 days.
Okay.
Excited about that.
We might need an on location shine when we get
And
the
if we can all do,
From the ice bath.
you're gonna
from
do an
the
ice bath.
Me do it?
Would you do it?
Maybe. Sounds scary.
She did it.
Yeah.
Oh, got her feet in.
See, I'm a wimp when it comes to cold
I
water.
am too. I'm a very big wimp. I've been, I think up. Well, when I went to so one of the things that I was learning, I went to a Chopra retreat, and they had a
You did it.
but it wasn't the same. It was in the spa, and it was a constant cold, but it was really cold. I don't know what the temperature was.
Like 50.
That's really cold to me. But anyway, you went in, and there was like one rail. So you'd walk down the steps, and then you would like hold the rail and dunk under the rail, but you put your arms up to hold on. But it did come up to like come up to my chest, my neck. So then you'd dunk under, and then you'd go around and you'd walk out. And then you could do that again, or you could go in the warm one and then come back and do cold. So it was like a
I do wish I'd
warm side and a
walk
cold
in,
side,
yeah.
and you would kind of like figure eight your way through it. I did that.
Maybe in Italy, that's what we'll have in our house.
Okay,
Cold one, I can.
like a plunge.
Yeah, unless we're by the ocean. A lot of
just-
times. I don't even know what ocean is there, but it could be cold water, like in Greece. In Calamos, where in Andean, that water is freaking freezing.
Yeah. So you
But
could just go to
it's not, but
Calamos.
50 is not that cold, really. I mean, when you get down to it.
It was very cold.
All right, anything else?
No, I think we're good.
Devin, anything for you?
I got nothing. I'm excited for this ukulele journey.
Okay,
I
we'll see.
know. Me too.
We'll
We gotta
practice.
stick
We're
with
gonna
it.
we're gonna continue to practice.
We need to make a new intro with your ukulele playing.
Oh,
We'll make
there
a new
we go.
song.
All right, that'd be good. I'll have to learn one.
Good goal.
Well, good. So make sure if you're on, we appreciate you. Like, share it. Get on our YouTube channel. Share it out for people
Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe to the channel. Like it. Trying to get it out. Get the word out. So every Thursday we've been here unless we're traveling.
Yeah.
So anything else?
We'll be here next week.
Yep. So remember, the world needs light to shine.
We need your light to shine.
And you definitely.
Definitely need your light to shine. Have an awesome week.
We'll talk to you soon.